Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whenever you're tuning into my channel. My name is Christina. I get ready for work, and I'm at work. Today is Friday, TGIF. I wore this beautiful little sage green long dress, very comfortable. I do have a little cover up these tattoos. We don't want to scare people. This is kind of gnarly. But I'm gonna get ready for work, and we used this palette the last couple of days that we are together, and it's so fitting because of this sage green. I love sage green, so we're gonna play with this. I'm going to prep my skin for makeup. I'm going to show you the products now, and then I'm going to speed through the application of, that reminds me, I'm going to start off with the it's not Ren. It feels like Monday already. It is the Thayer's Milky Toner. I'm going to pat that in. I'm going to put a couple of these, what is it, Lumify drops in my eyes. Really going to brighten the eyes. Get my hair out of the way, of course. Follow that with a Beauty Stat Triple Plump Coconut Milk Serum. Delicious. Follow that with the Grown Alchemist Hydro Restore Day Cream. I'm getting down to the lows of both of these products, but don't you fret. I have enough skincare in my skincare drawers that I am kind of excited to try something new. I've also been playing with this Easy Blur foundation. I'm trying to get it to be fantastic. I'm trying to get it to be what everybody says it is. The last time we used it, we mixed it with this one size base thinner. I think I'm going to put a little bit more thinner in it to see if we can't get it to look even better. It doesn't look bad, but it doesn't look great. So I had this in my purse for quite a while. It's a retinol eye stick. I'm going to try to combat the wrinkles under my eyes with this as well. So I'm going to do all of those things sped through, and I'll be right back. Oh, I'm also going to cement my eyebrows in an upward position with the Ardell Brow Glue and prime my eyelids for shadow because I have oily eyelids. Dehydrated skin, oily eyelids. Don't ask. It is what it is. I'll BRB. And I'm back. Let's see if that retinol eye stick can't make my under eyes not look like doo-doo. Let's dive into this palette. It's so gorgeous. I'm gonna go green. I'm gonna go straight into green. We're gonna go matchy-matchy today, and I don't care. A big fluffy brush. It's a Morphe X Ariel. Part of the set. It's a great set. I didn't buy the complete set. I only bought the eye brushes. Going into the same. What shade am I going into? that light green shade called Fringe. So yesterday was my day off. I did day off things. Laundry, mopping, sweeping, you know, house things. I sent a package. Honey Boo Boo had a package he needed to bring to the post office. I did that. I found my way to TJ Maxx. Bought 3 dresses. This one here, I did wash it. Like a corsety top one that can't leave the house. It's a little chesty, let's call it. And then another summery dress. I'm in the summer dress era. I'm loving summer dresses. And then like a more red toned one, red and yellow and green. But I got it in a small, and it was a little too small. I couldn't get it up over the girls. So I'm gonna try to get it in a medium, see if that works. But yeah, 3 dresses, $85, which is not bad. More dense, fluffy. What do we want to do? Deeper green? Yes. We're going to go into the shade Evergreen and get Evergreen right in the outer corner into the crease. Come on, Evergreen. Natasha Denona Retro Glam Palette. She's a good one. She is a good one. Going into the crease as well. Apparently I'm going everywhere with it, so that's okay. I do the eyes first so I could be messy, and then I'm just going to build up that color. It looks like my co-captain here had a layaway payoff. We will order a mattress if you give us 50% down. Maybe that's too much green. Oh, crikey. I also exfoliated my body and had an everything fancy shower, which is lovely. And I dermaplaned. Going back into that original crease and transition shade and just blending out anything that got away from me. I dermaplaned and I got a little crazy with the cheese whiz with my eyebrows. I took off big chunks of my eyebrows at the end. Oh, I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, I guess I could have taken that little chunk off in the process. Would have made it look more even. Listen, it's just eyebrows. They'll grow back. I don't know how I feel about all of that. Let's go. Let's color switch this more dense brush and go into this really deep shade called Jazzy and see if we can't get a little more dimension in the outer corner. Focusing it close to the lash line, blending upward. Dermaplaning really does help makeup lay down smoother. I did get some sun, not natural sun, tanning salon sun. And then I went for 12 minutes, so I didn't want to go to the pool yesterday and get sunburned because I already am looking a little red. Tomorrow, for sure. Swim. It's really good for the joints. Deepen this up a little bit. So, for the shimmer. Flutter's calling me, but to stick to the green theme, I'm going to go in with this light shade at the bottom called Paladin. I'm going to use this really lovely Makeup of Murder Sketch Artist brush. It's fantastic. But I'm going to glitter glue because I really want that Paladin shade to pop. Little dot of glitter glue, starting it in the center of the eye and working it outward. I did play some Diablo. I am a gamer. And Diablo has been my most recent gaming obsession. It's fun. It's fun. Made chicken and rice for dinner. Pretty boring. But hey, listen, you gotta eat. Into the Paladin shade with this beautiful packing brush. I mean, it picks it up so good. I'm going to stretch my eyelid a little bit with my little Beauty Blender puff. Ooh, doggy. Well, we wanted some shimmer on the lid, huh? We wanted some shimmer. This brush packs it on so perfectly. I don't mind sticking my finger into shadows, especially the Natasha Denona shadows. They're so good. But I'd rather not make a whole mess of myself here at work. I have in a cleaning adventure, I have a Samsung vacuum in 1,200 square feet. It's it's rechargeable, you know, wireless, blah, 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 stick vacuum. And I can never get the whole house vacuumed with one charge, which is fine because I use the charge the vacuum excuse to take a break. So I'm not mad at it. I'm just going back into that deep shade called Jazzy and just bringing it back in the outer corner gently. So there isn't a harsh line there. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Maybe just to back into that original crease and transition shade. Transition shade, and just blend out any goofiness. Alright, I think that's in a good spot for now. We'll put the brushes away for now. It's almost time for an empties video. My little empties bucket is getting full. Once I think if you saw in the skincare demonstration where I put my skincare on, I had to, this is almost done. So when I bring this one home, and maybe the Grown Alchemist Hydro Restore Day Cream, it may be time to show you what I've been through. That sounds dramatic. For primer, I'm going to use this Maybelline Grippy Serum. Makeup Grip Primer. Blah, blah, blah. 24 hour. We don't want to wear it for 24 hours. Plus 2% niacinamide. It is really not the most, it's pretty grippy. I think after I get through this particular grippy primer, I'm going to find a nice hydrating primer. I'm enjoying this, but because of my dehydrated skin type, I need something a little bit more hydrating. Do I want my makeup to last? Yes. But I think hydration is a little bit more important for me personally. Like I said, not a bad product. Just I personally need something a little bit more. Let's fan this off a little bit. So with the Easy Blur Foundation by Huda Beauty, it's a little thick. So we thinned it out with the one size base thinner. I think I'm going to put even more of the base thinner in it. And see if that does the job. I have the shade Toasted Coconut 240N. It is a neutral undertone, ever so light, gently too light for me. Is that enough? That's probably enough. Let's go 2 pumps of that. Elf Cosmetics Ultimate Blending Brush. Get that on deck. Mix this together and really start to work it in with my finger. See if we can combat the redness. That really thinned it out. I'm sloppy today. Trust the process. Starting in the center of my face and blending this out. Maybe I thinned it out too much. We will find out. A little bit down the neck. No, that looks okay. Yeah, I think that is doing it. So I recently bought the Dior Face and Body in my most recent Sephora order. I think once I've mastered the application of this Huda Beauty, I'm going to bring in that Dior Face and Body because I'm on the fence about that one as well. I was watching a Nikki LaRose video and she said something about it not really being for a dry skin type. You really got to prep the skin. So maybe that's what my problem was. I didn't prep properly. Alright, not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. I got a little left on the back of my hand. I'm just going to dip into the brush. Go a little bit more coverage on my cheeks and my nose and my chin. Because of where the makeup tends to wear off first. Alright, where do we want to go blush-wise? Blush and bronzer. Get close to the sitch. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Alright, I think we've found the application. Because that looks like skin. That def looks like skin. That base thinner was worth it. Absolutely. Before I get this all over my dress, I have many a cream and liquid bronzer, and I'm trying to get through them. So let's Paranova. Paranova, I went on their website. They have a lot of nail products. Not a lot makeup wise, but I was curious. I did not purchase anything. I'm behaving. So there's a bronzer, a more, contoury side, which is a little bit more gray toned. And then it has a nice bronzery side. So we're going to use both. This is the contour side. I'm going to go right under the cheekbone, under the lip, down the side of my nose, under the chin, for the shadow effect. On the bronzer side, I'm going to make a V next to my eye, travel along the head, the 5 head as I like to call it. Sloppy today, we're sloppy. I like that it's this little duo product. It works quite well. To blend out, I have the 06 multi-usage Visage Sephora brush. Picked it up again during the most recent Sephora sale. How lovely does that blend? Doing the contour first. I'll blend out that bronzer. Right into the hairline. Give the face a little bit of life. Blend out this nose contour a little bit. Very lightly. A little snatcherelly to the nose. Blurch. What blurch would we like to use? Warm tone? Fenty cheeks. Maybe this. I think that will do nicely. Let me open it on up so I can get a look. It's like a nice peachy shade. I need a nice peachy liquid. Do we have anything peachy? Not really. How do we not have a peachy blurch? Alright, we don't have anything peachy to underpaint with. So we're going to set that powder, or excuse me, set that cream bronzer and contour with powder before I go in with the blush. This is the Dior Forever Natural Bronzer in the shade Warm Bronze. Just set those cream products here for a number of hours. We want this to look good the whole time. I mean, the under eyes are looking pretty good so far. As good as they can look. Not mad at it. Let's go into this Fenty Cheeks blush. It is in the shade Sundress Sizzlin' Suede Powder Blush. Beautiful peachy shade. I think it'll go nicely. And I was correct. That's cute. She cute. That's the ticket. That was the ticket. I'm gonna leave the blush in front of me because you know I'm gonna dip back in. You know I'm gonna. Let me set the rest of the face. I'm gonna use this little blender puff that I got from Amazon. This is the Ultra Blur by Laura Mercier in a rose shade. I'm just gonna put some into the cap. Dip my puff on in. Work it into said puff a little bit. Tap it in the T-zone. Beautiful powder. Laura Mercier, cult classic for a reason. Never look powdery. Just sets spectacularly. Yep, spectacularly. Let's dive back into this palette. A little pencil brush. I'm gonna first go into that dark green shade called Evergreen. You know what, let's go into this brown first. Real close. Real close to the eyeball. Make a funny face. Perfect. A little deepening of the outer corners. And then into that. Not yet. Yeah, let's do it. Into that evergreen shade. Right there. Along the rest of the lower lash line. Blending it with the outer corner color. Perfection. Fluffy brush. Color switch just in case. The transition shade, that beautiful sage green called Fringe. I'm just gonna dip in. Blend out any harsh edge. Gently. Gentle. It will distract from the crinkles. Not wrinkles, crinkles. Today is Friday. Usually a good day for sales, I hope so. People get out early sometimes. I think that came out nicely. Let's fill these eyebrows. We're going to close her up and finally bring her home and bring something else. Something else that moves my needle at home. For the brows. Yikes. So this ZC Dessert Collection eyebrow pencil is a little bit more of a waxy formula. It blends quite nicely. I'm going to follow the underside of my what's left of my eyebrow. Yeah, I really went a little ham with the dermaplane Ning. See if we can't make it look a little better. I mean, this eyebrow is always the star of the show. She always behaves. It's this one that's my problem child. That looks okay. Very sculpted. That is barely any eyebrow. Got a little bit of chunk going right there. Just fill it in a little. Fill it in a little. Come on. Behave. Alright, good enough. Good enough. We don't want to have a chunky eyebrow. I mean, we're already there, but we don't need to have a more chunky eyebrow. A little chunky, a little chunky. Let's tight line. Let's tight line this upper portion of the eye. Laura Mercier Caviar eyeliner, wood pencil. The shade is dark plum. Best part of this dress, no bra. Hello, thank you. Any day that I don't have to wear that man-made contraption is a good day in my book. Let us set the face. Tried this recently for the first time. I think last week is the first week that I used it, or was it this week? I don't know. It's great. LYS Natural Finish Skin Loyalty Blur Mattify Set. And it does all of those things. It's so good. I'm going to spray the crizzap out of my face. The mister is great. There's no real scent to it. There's just a very light fragrance. But the mister is great. And it really does blur. Mattify, but not so mattified that, you know, you look dry or cakey. Get these clips out. Get my fan on the sitch. We'll put some mascara on. I think I'm going to go in with this Sephora Size Up Volume Extra Large Immediate Super Size Volume in a brown shade. I used it one time, I think, and it's quite lovely. Sephora brand has some hits, and I think this is one of them. If I remember correctly. I only used it once, and I can't remember shit. That is dried enough. $6 Amazon fan. You saw me use this retinol stick underneath my eye. I was diving in. I have one of these in my Amazon cart. I'm going to try a different brand. This one worked wonderfully. The brand is D Fairy. I got it on Amazon quite a while ago as well. It's just been living in my living in my purse. And every time my under eyes really look like do, I put a little on my finger and just tap it out. It really does help the situation. That came out lovely. Let's curl these lashes. Let's curl them. Which direction would we like to go with lips? Do we want to nix dick? Duck plump, maybe? I think we do want a duck plump, not dick plump. I don't know where my mind is at. Disregard that. Yesterday I was not here, so maybe that's why my brain thinks it's Monday and I can't talk. Maybe, possibly, potentially. Give these eyes a good curl. let's go in with this mascara. It's in the brown shade, but it's a deep brown. But it does have a little warmth to it. We'll see how she goes. I like the wand. I'm a fan of a fat, juicy wand. Good for coat 1. Very nice, Sephora. Do love this sage green look. Little matchy-matchy, but that's okay. Actually, this mascara is working. Ooh. Ooh. It's dried a little bit. So it's giving some great volume. I am not mad at that at all. Mascaras do tend to get better with age. Since we're going so nudie nude with the lip, let's let this mascara dry. Let's pick a lip liner, a little deeper lip liner. Let's go warm. Let's go with this Huda Beauty Lip Contour 2.0 in the shade Warm Brown. It's a twist up pencil. It is a sample I got in bought one of those Sephora kits. It was called like the Glow Up Kit, I think. And I am not mad at it. You know what, let's fill in the whole lip with it. Since we're going in with a plumping gloss. That's pretty all by itself. Not mad at that at all. I'm going to help it dry down a little bit in the mascara. Before we get to put the gloss on, I'm going to go in with a little more, nope, we're going to go in with a little bit more setting. I'm going to dive into this Florasis little palette we have with us in this setting powder. Further set. T-zone. Lovely little powder. Do we dare go and dive into highlighter? Let's put some more blush on. And maybe ever so gently hit the highlighter. A little more blurch. There we go. Pudgy cheeks. I have 2 of those. They're fantastic. I'm going to go around the edge with the Beauty Blender. Give it a more seamless blend. Because I have a blush problem. It's really only a problem for me. Looking like a clown. I don't even have a highlighter brush with me. That's how much I don't use highlighter. Let's put our finger in it first. Oh, that's buttery. Holy goodness, that's buttery. How do we want to approach this situation? You know what? Could go in with the beauty blender. Let's try that. Maybe. Ah! Oh, Christ. Oh, Christ, that may have been a bad idea. Okay, no. We're okay. I'm mad at that. Maybe we'll stick our finger in there again. Little dot. Ever so gentle. Let's use the powder brush to kind of blend that out a little bit. Because I don't want to get it really on my powder brush, because that... Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty. Glorious is a Chinese company, so it's not the 2016 highlighter situation that I don't miss. Let's go on with this gloss. NYX Duck Plump Extreme Lip Plumper. Beautiful nudie shade. Cute. I think we've done it. If you've made it to the end, this is where I scrape off the mascara that I've gotten all over my inner corners mostly. I'm considering sending a subscriber a box of goodies. Let me know in the comments. Besides you, Sharon, you've already received a box of goodies. Have to share the wealth with somebody else. Looks like I disrupted the eyeshadow in that inner corner. I'm just going to go back into the palette. Into that beautiful shimmer shade called Paladin. Sketch artist brush. Just a little bit on the end of the brush. Bring that shimmer back in the inner corner where I scraped a little bit too hard. That's a stang. That is definitely a stang on the lips. Like this video if you've liked it. Subscribe if you feel like it. Hit the notification bell to be notified of all my future uploads. Every Wednesday, I do a YouTube live. Join me. Ask me mattress questions, ask me makeup questions, ask me life questions, help me pick out which blush I'm going to use. Give me pointers on my foundation. Just say hi. Don't say anything at all. Come just hang out. Thank you again. Appreciate you. Have a beautiful Friday, and I'll see you in my next video.